Hi there, this is Craig from Dan Miller's campaign. In this video, I want to cover how you can phone bank anytime for Dan Miller. There are two ways that you can phone bank to help spread the message for Dan's campaign for judge. If you go to votedanmiller.com/phone banking, you'll arrive at this page here that you see on the screen. Every Wednesday night, basically from now until the primary election day, we are holding weekly Wednesday phone banks between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So there's a 2-hour window there where you can join us on Zoom. We'll have people on Zoom. We will go over a quick training for phone banking, and then you can go off and do your phone banking, and we'll keep that Zoom line open. So if there are any questions or you need to come on and ask questions or get help with phone banking, you could just join us right on Zoom and ask questions there of the campaign staff. We're not actually going to be phone banking through Zoom. You'll go and phone bank with your own phones and your own computer, and we'll give you access to OpenVPB, which is the virtual phone banking software. But we will come together for training and just to give any help or assistance that you might need while you're phone banking. So you can click this red button here to add that to your calendar, or you can just simply join the Zoom call Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time by clicking this blue button. Now, if you'd like to phone bank outside of Wednesdays between 6 and 8 p.m., really any day of the week between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m., those are the hours which we call, you can fill out this form down here, this phone bank anytime. And essentially what will happen is once you fill that out, you'll get our phone banking guide, which explains how to phone bank. It gives you some sample scripts and things like that. It gives you other information. Maybe you want to host a phone banking party with friends and neighbors and do it at your house or some communal location. You can do that, and we'll give you a guide for doing that. The other thing is, as soon as you sign up using this form, it will send you the OpenVPB link. That's the virtual phone banking link that we give out to our volunteers so that you can make phone calls. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. Now, it's only going to work between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. So if you try to log in at, say, 11 p.m. or at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, it will tell you that this phone bank is not available at that time. So you won't even be able to log in. So it's not an issue. So if you ever come to this link, you will be able to phone bank between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. So just simply click started. Now, what you will need is an action ID. If you haven't logged into the system before, this is NGP Van's system, you will need a login, and it's very easy to create one. So if you just wanted to create an account, you could do that just by clicking create account, and it'll walk you through a couple things. It just needs a few pieces of information like email, password, things like that. So you can do that very quickly here, or if you already have a login, just go here and log in directly, and that will take you directly into the system. Okay, so once you log in, what you'll see here is the name of the person that pops up, and you'll see their phone number, you'll see their age, you will see a initial for their gender. So here F means female. You might also see M for male. And then anyone who does not disclose that information, you won't see an initial there. On the left side, you'll see some information about them. Like in this case, you'll notice that their party is D, which means Democrat. And because this is a closed primary state, we're only going to be calling Democrats for the primary. You'll also see their polling location. Sometimes when you talk to people, they might ask where their polling location is. So we have that information here, along with their preferred phone number, which shows up on the left, and it also shows up in blue under their name. So when this person loads, you'll also see below that a script. So when you call that person on your phone or through your computer, however you're making calls, you'll essentially read the script, right? And you'll insert your information or the person's information. Like, for example, we have the script here. Hello, my name is, and, blank, but, don't say blank. You'll include your name in that area. Tell them that you're a volunteer with Dan Miller's campaign, and I'm looking for, and then insert the name of the person, in this case, Jade, right? And then you'll continue on with the script, and it'll ask a specific question. Are they going to support Dan? And, let's pretend that I just called this person Jade and I read the script and she said, yes, I'm definitely going to support Dan. You would check one of these 5 options. Number 1 is that person says, yes, I will support or I will vote for Dan. And you could click on that. Number 2 is lean support. Now, one of the things you'll notice is if you're phone banking for us, in the phone banking guide that we send you if you signed up via email, in the phone banking guide, we give you suggestions of some of these responses, right? Like, what could a person say that would maybe make you think that they're leaning to support, like, something like, oh, I generally support Democrats, or generally I support Democrats. I don't know Dan, but maybe I'll give his website a look and then go from there, right? So that could be a lean support, or, I think I'm going to vote for Dan, something like that. Anything that is other than definitively, yes, I'm going to vote for Dan on primary election day. That would be number one. A maybe is number three, maybe or unknown. That would be really non-committal. Like, a response from someone might be something like, I'm not sure who I'm going to vote for yet, or I'll take a look and do some research on all the candidates and then I'll get back to you. That kind of thing is really a maybe or an unknown. If somebody says something to the effect of, well, I'm not really sure, I know there's a few people running and I think I'm going to vote for some of the other candidates and not Dan, that would be a lean oppose, or just a flat out oppose if someone says, no, I'm not voting for him. So that's how you would code those. And then down below, if you do get someone who says either one or two, yes, I support him, or they're leaning towards supporting him, you might ask if they want a yard sign. So if you get the sense that kind of good vibes and say, hey, would you like a Dan Miller yard sign? And if they say yes, this basically puts a mark on the back end of the system that goes to the campaign manager, and they will know to drop off a sign at that person's house. So, and then the rest of this, you can read the rest of the script. And when you're all done, you can move on and it'll go to the next person when these are dispositioned. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment. Now, if you get a voicemail, you can click this button here, I could not reach Jade. Or if somebody other than Jade answers, what you could do is just say, I couldn't reach them, right? So you call, I'm looking for Jade, and this says like, no, this is Joe, you have the wrong number. Just click, I could not reach Jade. Or, hey, this is Tim, Jade's not here at the moment. Just click, I could not reach Jade. Right? Typically, we don't leave messages. There's really no way to return to this, right? So if you leave a message for Jade and then Jade calls back in an hour, you're not going to be able to use the system to go back to Jade's record. So typically we don't leave messages. We just move on. With other people phone banking, they will eventually be able to get Jade again at some point, because she'll go back into the queue and somebody else will call Jade and hopefully eventually get a hold of that person. So if you can't reach them or you get voicemail, just simply hang up and then click, I couldn't reach Jade. And it might give you a couple of these items here, and just pick the right one. Like, okay, not home, save and go to the next call. Right? And it'll give you a message. Hey, you made your first call. Let's go to the next one. Great. Now, you'll notice Leslie pops up. We have the same script again. We can go through and read the script. And let's assume we got Leslie on this time. And Leslie is going to support and does not want a Dan Miller sign. You'll notice that once you make selections for both of the items, then it will allow you to save and go to the next call. So if you're able to do that, you can just save, go to the next call, and another one will pop up. If you see a name of a person on here that you happen to know and you don't want to call that person, just simply click the skip button and it'll go to the next person. And you can continue on until you're done. And then when you are done, just click this button here, stop making calls. It'll tell you thank you. You can just pause it for now and then go back and make more calls, or you can leave the session and it will close out of the phone bank for you. So it'll just log you out. And there you go, back to the login screen. So pretty easy to make phone calls. If you have any questions, again, you could join us Wednesday night at 6 p.m. and we will be there live to do training. You could also email us at info@votedanmiller.com. Ask any questions that you have and we will answer them via email. Or you can come to one of our canvases to get additional information or to help out with some of the canvassing. Again, there's 2 links that you can use for volunteering. Really 3 links. It's votedanmiller.com/volunteer is our main volunteer page. You can also go to the phone banking page, which is votedanmiller.com/phonebanking. And you could also go to our canvassing page, which is votedanmiller.com/canvassing. All 3 of those take you to some of the volunteer opportunities that are happening right now. Thanks again for phone banking for the campaign. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions, drop us an email, go to the website, fill out one of the volunteer forms, and we'll get back to you right away. Thank you so much. We'll see you out there.